Kodiak, Alaska is a hidden jewel, just teeming with wildlife and wild landscapes and very few tourists. I took my van on the 10-hour ferry ride to get there with my heart set on doing a ton of surfing. But when I got there, it was storming and raining and the ocean was incredibly rough. I took the foil out once, but was absolutely terrified in the massive churning waves. So I waited and waited for days in the cold rain, feeling depressed and lonely and sorry for myself until it finally cleared up. And I made it out on the calm waters and was greeted by a huge pod of whales, one of which got close enough that I could actually see all the barnacles on its back. Later, I took a foil ride around the main Kodiak harbor, and people were so surprised to see me that a ton of them were actually videoing me and cheering me on. I admit that it was pretty fun feeling like a superhero. So north of the island was lush and covered in thick moss, and I would frequently see rainbows out over the water, whereas the southern side was much more ruggedly Spartan and actually hosted a big rocket facility. So for the last half of the time that I was out there, I found a secluded beach shared only with eagles and seals and puffins. And the only boat that came by the whole time I was there was this large NOAA survey ship. So I decided to go out and greet them and zoom around the boat, and they all came out and were just stunned that I was there, that I actually even got to talk with the captain for a while. So last night I made it back along the 10-hour trip back to the mainland, and I take with me a deep, profound peace and a feeling of oneness with this rugged and untamed wilderness. And honestly, a longing to be back out there surfing with the whales.